Hi, it's Joey Reynolds. I'm just sitting here being religious. It's a religious, every day is a religious day in the Catholic religion. There's a holy days every day. There's always a saint day. When is St. Joseph? I think it's March 19. St. Patrick's March 17. Every day is a saint day. In the Catholic Church, we have confession. When I say we, I mean I commit a sin and then I go to the priest, and the priest is the mediator. He's the mediator between me and God. It's another human being I have to confess to and have a little humility. That's probably the thing. And then I'm forgiven of the sin. Given some penance too once in a while, which is not about making a donation. Not about money. Can be. And the Jews have Yom Kippur, where you have a Day of Atonement. And, I never got a call from a Jew this year. Nobody's ever called to apologize. I feel left out. I feel like the member of the tribe, we used to call it, because the Jews were tribal. Moses was, he got everybody out of Egypt. Do you know he was a stutterer? He had a speech impediment. They didn't use that word. That was a big word. But he would just stutter. So to leave Egypt and to negotiate the departure from Egypt, his brother did all the talking to the Pharaoh. They had many meetings because the Pharaoh was hard-headed and wouldn't let the Jews go easily until he had, I think it was 9 plagues. The last one was the plague of locusts. That did it, Yeah, that'd about do it for me here. So the religion is very important. And Moses, of course, is the only person ever to see God. He saw God. That's the Bible. And he he stuttered before he saw God. It wasn't afterwards. And he brought those 10 Commandments down there, which when you hear someone say, it's not written in stone. Well, this is written in stone. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not lie. It's a thou shalt stuff. So how can you vote for Trump and be evangelical? Well, you could be Mosaic and fly JetBlue, but you're not going to be the other kind of Mosaic where if we follow the Catholic Church rules, Mary Magdalene would have been the Pope. If everything is just all according to the human condition and how we want to run the show. Of course, we all want to I want to run my own show. I have free will. We all have free will. I don't know how free it is. Try that one out. But I know that there is a will involved, and where there's a will, there's a relative. No, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. That's the way it goes. So I just want to mention that, people are always into this whole thing about the Constitution and what's right. All of that is based on the belief system of the Mosaic laws. I mean, that's what we're following. That was our morality. It's moral. So I think if you go to vote for Trump, you're a sinner. You're going right to hell. That's it. If I vote for Trump, I'm going to go to heaven because I've been so forgiving and wonderful. I don't believe in elections to give me a savior. I have my own savior. I'm a Christian, so I believe in Jesus as a savior. But I don't think that Trump is going to save anything. Going to save himself from going to jail if he doesn't get elected. This is the truth. See, nobody wants to tell the truth because it's not fun. It isn't fun to live in the truth. It's fun to have fantasy. It's fun to have lies. It's fun to watch someone get out of a lie. Oh, that's exciting. That's how we have movies. That's how we have our shows that we watch. And Murder, She Wrote. We watch all these cold cases. We're so starved for entertainment. We're watching murders that didn't get solved years ago, or that got solved and we want to correct them because we don't like the outcome. We got the Menendez brothers. They want to get out of jail because they said their father abused them, and they were abusive, both the father and the mother seconded it. So therefore they think they should not have gone to prison, even though they killed them. The kids killed the parents, but they thought they were sexually abused, and that's because they were all screwed up, and now they're opening the case again because the district attorney in Los Angeles sees that, yeah, sexual abuse is a lot different now than it was earlier on. We didn't have a great awareness of it. Oh, no. I think we had an awareness of sexual abuse a long time ago. But they're going to get out of that cell. These the men, they're both in the same prison. They don't live together. That's too cozy. But one of them is going to probably get out before the other one, and then they'll have that big brotherly fight. I was first, you were first, I was first. So the Menendez brothers, who famously 30 years ago, they've been in jail for 30 years, and they're model prisoners. I don't know what that means, because I don't know what a model prisoner does. What does he do? Wear nice fashions? Does he wear stripes laterally instead of horizontal? I got that on now, don't I? So this is it. We're all in a place where nobody really has the answer. No one. That's why we have this great imagination and these great concepts. If you have an answer, it's probably wrong. You only have a suggestion. I have a suggestion. I suggest if you want to figure out what to do in your life, go watch Netflix. You'll see a lot of opinions there. And you see a lot of people who have done everything that they possibly can to stretch the imagination. And that's how we live in this society. Because the truth of the matter is that no one knows how we got here, except through sex, through two consenting adults, hopefully. And you got here, we don't know what to do when we're here. We don't know when we're leaving. We don't know anything except I arrived. I'm here. I have something to do. I'm doing it now. I think this is my purpose. Well, I'm going to repurpose it. I'm going to start doing this for money. That'll be the end of my career again. I've had so many false starts, and I've had so many finishes. I won the lottery 3-4 times. The lottery of life, where you actually get to live and no one's killed you because you opened your big mouth. Yeah, this is it. I'm a specimen. All I know is that we had the voting coming up, and somebody wrote in the Radio Journal today, that radio rag sheet, that the black people listening to radio, black men listening to radio, is going to make the election. I thought, what the hell are they smoking? First of all, there aren't that many black people. It's only 14% of the population, and that's not all black men. And the second thing is, nobody listens to radio anymore the way they used to. They're all locked in. You got to hear the conservative talk, or you have the liberal. Nobody really can get together anymore. We all can't sit in the same room. Rodney King had it right years ago. He says, why can't we all just get along? Little doggy, why can't we all get along? And not the black men are going to make the difference in the election. That's crap. What's going to make the difference in election is that we're going to vote for the system that we believe in, not the person. See, it's principles over personalities. That's where we have it wrong. But if you do it that way, then they don't have a show on radio and TV. Where are they going to go with it? They don't have any entertainment anymore. Well, we're going to watch Jimmy Fallon do imitations of the records that I made famous years ago. It's I got that little knife in there, didn't I? I love doing that. It's a Reynolds wrap so far.